So, hey guys, hi everybody. You know what? How's it going? How is your life being? Well, now we're actually just coming out of the Kefir product and I'm getting it going. Yes, on the way to build our business now. Anyway, in this channel, we just talk about trading. Yeah, we're constantly talking about our trading stuff. So, definitely, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and open my journal, and today we're gonna be talking about the 21st of July. Yes, the last day of the July, guys. Well. Okay, so we always have a look at the 21st of July. Hey, sorry, 31st. So we got 8:30 news. Okay, fine. We got 8:30 news. Okay, so 31st of July is Thursday. Okay, today everything was obvious. John liquidity was clear. 15 on the floor bearish. Okay. Okay. So looks like today is probably a winning trade. So let's go and see. Okay, yeah, today is a winning trade. Plus $21.25. Is this enough for you guys? You know, you guys be thinking like, che, so little win only. Well, it all starts from the small win. You know, it all starts from there. Because at this point of time, like, let's look at the date right now. Okay, the date right now is literally 23rd of November. Time really flies super duper fast, right? Right now it's already November. Anyway, without further ado, let's open the chart and let's have a look at the 31st of July videos. Yeah, so as you can see here, got many. This whole year, I'm very proud to tell you that I've been on the days that there's okay days to trade. I've been trading. Just look at the live trading, then you understand like how many days. 79 videos. Wow, guys, 79 videos. Anyway, let's have a look. July. I'm gonna find 31st. Okay, so this is the last. Whoa, guys, 6 minutes only. Okay, finally a day that is gonna be just a nice, short, sweet one, right? Okay, let's go. Quality. Okay. Okay, so first we got a 15-minute chart. So what am I seeing here? I'm seeing this 4-hour swing high that Nasdaq went above. Okay, so for us, why the Nasdaq went above. So Nasdaq probably is above it lah. Later probably we can see it one. Okay, but most importantly, what I'm looking at is. Wait, let me change my spec first. Yes, I got a spec specifically for trading one. The new specs that I get. Okay, yeah, this is better. Yep, this is much better. Yeah, I gotta have sit properly. Make sure I'm sitting very nice. Okay, so what I can see here is this 15-minute CB. So don't worry, guys. Today is going to be short and sweet one. Okay, 15-minute CB here. And what we can see is here is all order blocks. Okay, and what we can see here is also this 15-minute BC that shows support. So definitely wanting to see show resistance. So we have a lot of context here. Here, pull to here. This is all balanced price range because we form a CB. Market structure shift fair value gap. Okay, cleared some buy side here already. And this one also 4 hours swing high, the Nasdaq went above, so we're still gonna see. And the moment look at down here, we got the 28th of July new week opening gap here. Yeah, yellow color is new week opening gap. Okay, so basically this is the 15-minute chart and 15-minute chart, and basically you see this is the sign that market is open. And here we got see the M Lives account, and there we go. This is a live account. Okay, guys, This is a live account. I mean, at this point, if there's anybody who doubt us, like we're using demo, I really have nothing to say. Okay, so right now we have this 15-minute CB, and you can see like price is rejecting from it there. Okay, and if we have a look at Nasdaq is clearly above it. See, Nasdaq is firm above it. Okay. Okay, so what can we see here? So this is the 4-hour swing high, the same swing high, the same swing high. Nasdaq is above it, but S&P is below it. So what is this telling us? This is telling us that it is not really in symmetry, okay? And this is also telling us that Nasdaq is firm, most firm to the upside one. Okay? So this is what I'm internalizing. Okay, let's go. So right now we have the idea. We know that okay, Nasdaq is above this swing high. Okay, this is NQ. Is above this high. Okay, when S&P is right now hovering at the swing high, and we can see that it's below it. Is holding. It's holding right there. And look at this. 15-minute CB can be fine to 5 minutes, and look at that, beautiful. I hope we make it bigger here. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Okay. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, I try my best lah. Okay, so I try my best to see. Okay, so you can see here. So 5 minutes also giving us bearish reaction. Market structure shift, fair value gap can be refined, but looks like I didn't refine. And look at that, bodies is staying where? The CE of it right below the CE of it with what? With the 4-hour swing high. So contacts all stacking up. So definitely I am bearish right now. And we got the new week opening gap right below us. And on 1 minute chart, you can see it's a very obvious sell side right here. So here we got a tiny fair value gap. Here we got a market structure shift. Here we got a fair value gap also. Here with market structure shift, fair value gap, and you can trust it. Why? Look at how many times. One time above, touch the swing high at the C of the 15-minute CB. Second time here. Boom. Boom. Finally, market structure shift. Finally, fair value gap. So as price reach up here, bam. Here can be the entry, but since it's 9:15, and I think this is the entry that I missed out lah, because I wasn't on the chart. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so that's why I say I put this as entry. So this 15-minute CB, 15-minute CB, look at until 5 minutes, right? It looks really in symmetry 5 minutes. Okay, so we got wicks. Must draw out the wicks. Okay, remember when there's wicks, draw out, measure out the wicks, and I want to see the wicks act as resistance now. Okay, remember always wait until 9:30 first. Not doing anything, waiting until 9:30. But right now it really looks really bearish, and I know that price is gonna really reach lower. And look that we are not respecting. Oh shit. You can see that we are not respecting the CE of the 15-minute wick. That is a sign that we are bearish also. Okay. Looking very nicely, very nicely. Dollar, okay, look, I want to show you guys something. Okay, look at this. So dollar is up, Dow is down, S&P also down. So right now we are in symmetry. Okay, we are in symmetry. Okay, and there we go. That's why this 15-minute CB would have been a very, very beautiful trade, But I wasn't. When I was seeing the chart already, price already ran away from it. So I just didn't take it. Anyway, it is okay. So would I have entered this trade right now if we form a CB? Okay, you can see Nasdaq looks more nicer. Okay, this S&P. Okay, we are really displacing lower. Really displacing lower. Beautiful. Yeah, definitely. Look, that's why look at that. Look at this, man. Beautiful. 15-minute market structure shift, fair value gap. Traded, touch the C of it, rejects. That shows what? Firmness. So any 1 minute fair value gap here, I would have trusted and entered already. But I didn't, because I wasn't seeing the chart. Anyway, so we just be patient and wait. Okay, so this 5 minute chart, and we go down to the 3 minute chart. You can see we have a fair value gap here. We have another fair value gap on top here. So stop loss has to be on top here. Okay. So this is the 1 minute chart. So on the 1 minute chart, when you see the 5 minute chart, when you see the 3 minute CB here, I think I cannot see this. You guys more cannot see, but this is actually a wick. This is actually an immediate rebalance here. Okay, so looking really firm to me. So this is actually an immediate rebalance. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but actually yes, it's an immediate rebalance. Okay, this candle was coming down like that. So this is an immediate rebalance. And that's why for this CB here, will I enter in this CB at the lower half and look at this fair value gap? This is a very strong fair value gap when bodies overlapping like that. This is a balanced price range. One of ICT's newest PD array, which he won't tell the name of it. Okay, but essentially it's just balanced price range, immediate balance here. So this CB right here, is really expect price to lie that and just go lower. Yes, I would have entered that one. Okay, yeah, so this one, if here, I'll enter. Right now, I'll place a limit order here, definitely. And I want to see the upper portion here stay open because of this. And here's all just balance price range. Okay, so in this CB, no, not a good entry. But again, when you trade, you want to always see high time frame down to low time frame first. Okay, so what is S&P seeing? S&P, we cleared 4-hour buy side, nice rejection. Look at all the bodies right here. Look at all the bodies right here below the 4 swing high. That is telling us firmness to the downside. That's telling us I want to go down. That's why we can trust the 15-minute fair value gap and stuff. Okay, this is a very beautiful trade. Okay, I want to see it when I grade it. Okay, long wick, grade it. So price failed to even reach to the C of it. Price stopped it at the lower quadrant of it. See, it popped through the lower quadrant, but it failed to go up to the CE of it. Because if it popped through, it should really reach for it, but why it didn't? That is telling firmness. Okay, so stop at the rejection, staying below the lower quadrant level. Okay, and right now we have a fair value gap here. So definitely the fair value gap is the easy draw. Okay, and there we go, guys. There we go. What did I say? I told you this fair value gap is the one that I'll enter, right? I told you that I'll enter this fair value gap, right? Bam. I would have entered here and take profit at the new opening gap here. So basically, but because it's like 2 points only, so this is really tiny stock. So on the second thought, I won't take this trade. Okay. 3 minute showing very nice reaction also. Dollars pulling higher also pulling lower. Dollar is going higher. Dow is showing firmness to downside below the same swing low. And S&P also below it, but Nasdaq is the one not below it. So what in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait. Dow already give me confirmation. It's not that we see Dow a lot, but Dow is just like like an extra confirmation. It's the least important one because just 30 stocks. But right now, because S&P, yes, S&P is below that swing low, but Nasdaq is not below the swing low. S&P is the most strongest one with 500 stocks, right? So S&P below it, Dow below it, Nasdaq gonna have 6 sister idea confirm reaching for it. Okay, so this is one on trade idea, but I don't think I use the 6 sister idea. Okay, definitely Nasdaq I'll be expecting 6 sister idea, which is here, right here, very here. I would have just popped the short here, stop loss place here. Why? Why? Because S&P traded below the swing low, Dow is also below the swing low, dollar is also trading higher. That is why we are in symmetry. We are in a very high probability trade for Nasdaq to reach for the swing low here. Okay. So what you can see here, look at this guys. S&P below the swing low, Nasdaq not below the swing low, Dow below the swing low, dollar going higher. So we can expect 6 sister idea for me to reach here, and just now we can see how many points is that. That is 22 points, which is $40. Okay, watch this. Here I said Nasdaq 6 is an idea. Watch it. It's gonna explode. It's gonna explode lower. Because remember ICT say S&P 500 is always the most strongest one, right? Because he got 500 stocks, so it's the most strongest one. So if Dow also showing to the downside and Nasdaq is not showing to the downside, but S&P is showing to the downside, that is telling okay, that is already telling us that it's gonna go lower. Yep, inversion fair value gap. Okay, let's see the straight. How many stop loss? Okay, so stop loss is 9 points, guys. You even can put it 10 points. That's $20. Risking $20 for $40. That's a very, very, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. Beautiful. And you're gonna see it's just gonna pin out like gangbusters. Yeah, I know you guys might be thinking. You guys are probably thinking, yeah, this is past price action. Is is already long time ago one ma. You look back already, then you make this video, whatever, man. Nevertheless, at least this is better than all the market replays, right? This is live fucking price action. Sorry, I say the effort. This is live price action. The candles is moving. It's alive. That's all that matters. And I know this shit. I know I've been practicing so long already. I know it will just come. Okay. Nasdaq, there we go. Nasdaq reach it beautifully. From there, bam, beautiful trade. How many minutes? One, two, just in 2 minutes. Beautiful, $40 in the back. Okay, let me drink some water. ASMR. Okay, so S&P 1 hour chart, we don't see any CB right here, right? Don't have any CB, just got one CE wick right here. Okay, I want to see. Yeah, I measured it. I measured it. Okay, watch properly. Okay, guys, I measured it. Too slow. One more time. One more time. Damn. Okay, so I measured this wick from here to here, and you will see that the lower quadrant of the wick is just right at here, which coincide with the 4 hour swing high, which coincide with the C of the 15-minute CB. Too many contacts already. So 1 hour already telling us bearish. Why? See here, there's no fair value gap here. So do I worry any retracement to the upside? No. 1 hour give green light already. 15 minute C or the CB? 15 minute give green light already. 1 hour give green light, 15 minute give green light. There's no more reasonable retracement to the upside anymore. It's going lower. Okay. Then okay, remember this is the 15-minute CE wick. Okay. 5 minute chart. Okay, so this is the immediate balance that I told you. That is why price reached for this 15-minute C, 43-minute CB. And why did I told you price didn't want to reach up here? Because of all these PD arrays that tell me that the CE shouldn't be reached also because of this immediate rebalance. Okay, and there we go. After immediate balance, boom, boom, boom. This volume balance can be a trade. And there we go, guys. 5 points. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 9:30 right now. So when it's 9:30, what are we going to do? We are going to wait. Yes, the new opening range gap. Yes, never fade it, guys. Always never fade it. The price just reaching it just like gangbusters. Beautiful, man. Okay. So big CB here. Be careful. Not rushing in to enter. Not rushing in to enter. Okay, so here you can see I measured the trade and okay, it's more than 5 points. So that time I was actually really fixated on 5 points. Like now I try to make my trades maximum stop loss just 5 points. Okay, this is called me following the rules. Okay, and let it come a bit higher. Is this the first presented fair value gap? Yes, guys, this long CB is the first presented fair value gap. Okay, so right now this is the first presented fair value gap. Here to here is the first. Here to here is the first presented fair value gap after 9:30. Yeah, ICT keep on talking about this. This fair gap very important. I'm not here to teach any trading. Go look for ICT. It's all in his content already. Okay, I'm just here to show that I can trade. I'm just here to show that I'm using his thing to trade. That's all. Okay, so the new opening range gap. Okay, new opening range gap. We also have retrace quite deep, but not reaching to the lower quadrant of it. That's telling what? Leaving open gaps. That's telling what? Firmness. Hey, it's not the first presented fair value gap. Okay, oh, okay, it's not yet the first presented fair value gap. Here, if we form a fair value gap here only the first presented fair value gap. Okay, my bad, my bad. So I'm waiting for the fair value gap to form. Okay, so right now this is the first presented fair value gap. Okay, why? Because this is RTH, so that means the first fair value gap that formed in RTH, that is important one. Okay, so first presented fair value gap is only this one. It's not the big one that was here just now, ATH. I saw it wrongly. Okay, it's only right now because for the inversion fair value gap, the fact that prices trade through it like that after respecting the 15-minute CB, after respecting everything, that still tells me the order flow is bearish. We are in sell program. Why is that? Look at here, we got a 15-minute CB here, price reach up here into the 1 hour CB in premium, we trace lower again. When all this on top, all the price also showing us bearish reaction, so this stacks up and shows another bearish reaction. And the fact that it closed below this first presented fair value gap like this shows what? I'm bearish. So the order flow is still bearish. That's why I decided to just take the trade. Okay? Because not wanting to go against the dollar as well. Dollar is going higher. So that's the context why I did this short trade. Okay? So as you can see, I use a limit order. Okay? So we use limit order so I can get fill the price that I want. Dollar's pulling higher. Okay, I'll wait and show you guys. Okay, and we are very close to the end dog. That is why it will act like a magnet for price to reach it. You can see dollar is still looking rather high, and Nasdaq firm low. Dow also looking pretty okay. At least it's not spooling up. That's all that matters to me. And there we go. Okay, at this point actually I feel kind of uncomfortable because the fact that it respected here again and rejected close above it, that was letting me feel a bit uncomfortable already, to be honest. But I'm still going to trade. And why dollar feels like it's not pulling higher anymore, so that's when I have to be super careful. And dollar starts pulling lower. Okay, this is when I feel really uncomfortable with the trade already. Okay, but the stop loss is at where it is. We cannot do anything. Okay, all I can just trust is that okay, the end dog is the draw. Because dollars pulling lower, that is not good if you're trading indices. Okay, but because body is staying below the C of the new opening range gap, that's why I can trust it. And right now with the me, what I will do, the me now, I'll pull my stop loss to right here also. Okay, I'll minimize the loss because dollar is not showing me the reaction that I want to see. Okay, because dollar's pulling lower, that's not what we want to see. Okay, when we want to go lower on indices. And there we go. I got that, decided to just take it because was feeling really uncomfortable about the trade. And then there we go, we reach another 4 points. No, we reach another 8 points. Yeah, 8 points, reaching for previous week high. And there we go, you also can see here we got a CB. Yes. Okay, so the seafood. So here you got a CV at the end dog. So always remember, when there is fair value gap forming at the end dot, which is like literally, look at this, it's like literally the low and the high is here. The literally this fair value gap low coincide with the end dot. You must know that is freaking as high probabilities fair value gap. You can trust it and you can expect price to really start pushing lower from there. And that is what we're seeing right here. Okay, form another low and there you go. You can get out at here. Remember, just a short scalp only. Okay, because we are against dollar. Pulling lower, so it's not good. So trade back to the new week opening gap. Also can give you 5 points. See the volume balance right here. See this volume balance, price really should hold below it. Then the order flow will remain bearish. If price don't hold below it, okay, then we are likely reach higher. Oh, it went up to the first minute fair gap again, then shoot higher, shoot lower like that. Anyway, this kind of reaction here, I don't like it. And that's basically for today. That's it, easy. $21.25 profit, and that is why. Okay, so we are done, guys. Okay, and that is why I always tell myself to trade lesser. The main reason is because of this. After making a trade, I have to make a trade review. I have to do journal. So the lesser trade I do, the more willing and the more I can do towards my trading journal. Because you might see in my past few videos, the video length is really long because I did many trades. That's the problem. Okay, so basically that's it. So right now we're gonna see what did I say on the current trading day, and we're gonna close this. Bye, guys. Yes, very good. Just 27 minutes. So hey guys, welcome to another trade review. And today is winning day. Just took one trade, and basically was just using the first presented fair value gap as inversion fair value gap down into down into today's end dog, so the 31st of July, which is today's end dog. So yeah, but later on you can see price literally spool over and the reach the current new week opening gap low, and that was basically today. So basically today I traded during the 9:30, within that 9:30 until 10 o'clock, and you can see during the 9:50 macro we start spooling lower. So yeah, basically on the 15 minute we can see a very obvious market structure shift and fair value gap, and how price was just holding there. So basically the 15-minute chart was already telling me that okay, we are in a sell program. Okay, bearish order flow, and where is it going to reach for? The current new week opening gap. So yeah, I took that trade, and that was it. So it was less than 5 handles, just 17 ticks. So 17 ticks is basically 4 point something handles. And yeah, at first, I was feeling a little uncomfortable when I see price was just holding, not willing to reach lower when it's so close to the end dog. But I told myself just submit to the price action, because we basically bodies are closing below the C of the new opening range gap. So everything was still in play. And later on price just kept on spooling, and I also measured the Fulcrum point, the next standard deviation -1 level. That was the terminus. So basically that was the level below the low of that new opening gap. And at first price was just holding at the 29th of July first presented fair value gap. Bodies was just holding in there. So that was what made me feel uncomfortable. So basically what gave me a confidence to enter the trade, first of all, we had that 1 hour balance price range, which is a 1 hour CB, and it is very important price range there, because you can see how price reacted off at that 1 hour CB. Okay, so it had support, it had resistance, so basically that is a very important price level. So we literally displaced through it, and then we formed the first presented fair value gap below it, and we basically can see a lot of reaction and telling me that Okay, we are still in that sell program looking for lower prices. And what is the lower prices? The new opening gap, the new day opening gap, all these are knack-knacks. Okay, they act like knack-knacks and price resistance for it. So yeah, I just so price moved as I expected, I feel, and that was it today. So today overall, much more cleaner price action than what I've been trading for the past few days. And today, yeah, high time frame parallel to low time frame, and high time frame 15-minute chart very clear bearish. So yeah, today was just really clear, and I just exited the trade at the lowest hanging fruit, and I'm very happy with that. Price still ran lower than that, but yeah, I wasn't part of it, but I was expecting it. But again, consistency to profitability, and yeah, that was it. Okay, I'm going to use consistency to recover from drawdown. I'm going to take things slow as well. Okay, even though I've been seeing the price reach so many times, but reach there so many times, but at the same time, I'm just not that comfortable holding onto that trade that long. But that doesn't mean I won't be able to do that in the future. Take step by step, slowly 5 handle, be consistent and see profitability. 5 handle, then 6 handle. And because this week is NFP and we just finished, yeah, this week is NFP and it's Thursday, so that's why I have to let down my expectation as well. But yeah, first time trading on the NFP Thursday, because when I open the chart, prices look really clean, and yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was just it. So that's it for today's trade review. And yeah, see, I don't care about being right here, because even though there are a lot of times like today, like this whole week, I seen price runs move as I expected it to. But when I was just in the trade, I was just feeling uncomfortable, and I just exceeded, and I still watched the price action, and it ran nice runs these few weeks. Okay, but again, it was in high resistance first, then during the macro times it starts pulling, like today 950 macro, boom, it starts pulling lower. Okay, so yeah, that's it guys. Very happy, very proud with my performance today. And yeah, that's it for this week. Okay, and as for August, we shall see. Okay, we shall see whether I want to trade or not. But again, trading less is more, right? So I'm still thinking about it. Okay, so I'll update you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.